Yo, what's up? It's Dizzy. So today we're going to be showing every single boss on the map as well as event bosses. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So for this first, if you talk to this little kid right here, he's talking about the Ravager.
We'll all be in trouble.
So this boss, you find him by going out these front doors here to go to the main world. You're just going to come this way. You're going to follow this riverbank. On the left side here. Across these, and he will spawn right here in this area. That is the Ravager. Alright, so for the next boss, it'll be the Mushroom King, which is the second boss that is in the wildwood forest biome. So you're gonna go through the same big arches. You're gonna go across this bridge. And then as you cross this bridge to the left, there will be a little guy over here. If you press N, it'll open like a mana type thing. So if you just talk to this guy, he'll give you a quest to get the Mushroom King cap. You'll see these big mushrooms over here, and then a big open area. This is where the Mushroom King will spawn. As so. And once you kill him, every single trophy in the game, which are the quests, you turn in a trophy, and it is all 100% drop rate as long as you get kill credit. And for the Goblin Event boss, you're gonna go to the archway right here. You're gonna talk to this guy for the quest. This is where you turn in the trophy for the Goblin Event. You're just gonna go straight out here, past these mushrooms, and the Goblin Event will spawn all right here. Then you just go back over there, and then give him the trophy. Alright, so for the next boss, it'll be the Scorpion boss. It's in the upper forest biome, which is in a different biome, so I'm gonna speed up the route to get to there. You could follow the same route. I'll take you to the portal, then to the boss quest giver, and then to the boss. As so. Alright, so this is the wave point to the upper forest. It'll be right here. And now I'll take you the way to get to the boss quest giver. This is the boss quest giver, so you're just going to talk to this guy, the Arachnid King, and he'll ask for the trophy. And now straight from here, you're just going to go straight across through this little valley, and it'll bring you to a cave. Alright, so this is the Arachnid's Cave. You cannot use your broom in here. And yep, you're just gonna kind of jump around. You're gonna go through this parkour. It's pretty easy. The bottom will not instantly kill you, but it will give a poison effect. So if you don't get up in time, eventually you will die. As you can see, this is the Arachnid Cave. The boss will spawn right here. And yeah, on to the next boss. So for the Ritualist Demon, the quest giver for the trophy is right behind the upper forest. Maya is who you talk to. Come right over here. Right on this pad is where the Ritualist Demon will be spawned whenever the event happens. So for the next boss, we'll be going to the Sand Golem, which is in the Barren Sands biome. I'll show you how to get to there from the upper forest. And yep, that's all my route.
For a nights like this, put your hands up, love the more we neighbor from dusk. You always got my back, and of course I got your back.
So you'll come up to this cave. It gets pretty dark in here, but as long as you follow me, you're gonna take a right, then follow this wall all the way until you see this light post over here. You're gonna take a left until you get to a wall again, ride the wall, then eventually you'll get to the opening. And then the waypoint, jeez, is right over here. And right down here is the spawn point for the Barren Sands. And I will show you how to get to the Sand Golem quest giver now. Alright, so from behind the Barren Sands waypoint right here, you will find the Skeleton Event trade-in. This is where you trade in the trophy for the Skeleton Event. I will show where that is on the way to the Golem trophy and the boss for the Golem. So right here is where the Skeleton Event is spawned. And this is the guy where you get the Sand Golem quest, trophy, sorry. This is where you get the trophy for it. And then right down here is the gate that you need one desert key to open. And as you cross this bridge, you will find the Sand Golem right across. So after those two bosses in the Barren Sands, you gotta go to the Tundra for the next two, the last two bosses, the Monarch and the Yeti. So I'll go ahead and show you how to get there now. So it's going to kick you off here. When you're doing this parkour, it temporarily blinds you, just like that. So you're going to want to kind of be careful whenever you're doing this. It's not too hard or anything like that. If you want, you could just use your evasive to get out of this quicker. I don't really care too much though. So you're just gonna keep going into here, into this tunnel over here, cave, sorry. Go ahead and pick up this quest while you're here. This is just a Minotaur trophy. Minotaurs, I'm not counting as a boss just because there's so many different types of spawns. And yeah, I'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit just so it's not as long. Just take the same path that I do. So here you can see that it's got a crack in it, so it's gonna break as soon as you step on it, just like that. You just gotta step over to the further part. And there's gonna be one more part that breaks away right here. And then the waypoint for Tundra is right here in this little area. And to get to the Yeti event from Tundra, you're gonna have to first get the Tundra waypoint, come over to here, make sure not to fall on that cobble again. There used to be a bomb here, but now you have to craft bombs. So you either have to craft a bomb to break this open, or you could use certain types of magic like Rocks Z, or for example Wind C, like this. That'll break the wall and let you go. I think there's some other magics. I'm not too sure off the top of my head which ones though. So you're just gonna follow my path here, and I'll take you to the Yeti event.
You never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised.
And as you're coming across this bridge, make sure that the frostbite isn't going to happen while you're jumping, because it will drop you down and you will die. So if you want to, you could just wait it out. See, almost just fell right there. That would have been bad. I can't jump. There we go. And this is where the Yeti event is spawned. So I'm not sure how many Yetis spawn here, but they'll spawn all around this area. Alright, for the last overworld boss, it'll be the Monarch boss, which I won't be able to get into exactly, but once I get to the area, I'll tell you how to get into the area to spawn them. So you're going to do the same thing as you did for the Yeti boss, pretty much the exact same path up until a certain point. And yep, just follow around Rudy. Make sure when you're taking these jumps to not get hit by the frostbite. If you need to, you could take a second just to proc the frostbite and then continue. Oh, this is a Frost Drake trophy as well.
No place to be fooling
You can just
around.
grab this as you're
Get
coming
out of
down.
here.
Frost Drakes aren't a boss, they are just a little mob that drop a trophy that you could turn in, so. Once you're in this cave, the frostbite will stop. Watch out for this bear trap right here. There's some nodes that you can mine if you need. If you want, you could just wait out for your HP to come back, which is what I'm gonna do, just really quick, and I'll cut to back when I'm full HP. Alright, so I'm high enough HP now. You're just gonna keep going this way. Right in this big open area is where all the frost drakes will spawn. There are 3 spawns. I'm pretty sure it's right about here, here, and back this way. Might be 2 spawns actually. There's the one right there.
Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off.
There is a Santa turnip that you could turn in candy canes to get some exclusive cosmetics. You could get like a Santa hat or some reindeer antlers. So this is wind, it'll knock you off if you're not careful, so you gotta go as the wind turns off. It is doable with no max agility. You just have to use your evasive like that. Make sure you stand in that spot, otherwise you might get knocked out. Keep going forward.
Nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I find.
Okay. Don't hit the bear trap like I just did. I wasn't paying attention.
It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter. Apples masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter.
Alright, so this is where the Monarch and the Valkyrie spawn.
Please don't take off.
You're just gonna go press E to go into the door. Alright. So on the map it does say open gate by pulling both levers. That is the gate that you need to open to get to the Monarch to spawn it. The Valkyries spawn in each one of these doorways. There's a spawn right here. I'm honestly not too sure if you could do this with 0 agility. It's a lot easier to do if you have a friend. So you're gonna pull this lever down. Try not to get hit by these guys.
How to see me? Just a cage of bone.
You just come over here,
Nothing inside.
pull this lever.
Will it unleash me? Burning down the walls. Is
Let's see. So I was too slow. The gate did not open, but the gate will open.
I'm a shapeshifter.
And in front of here, there's a platform over there. You need to get 4 frost keys, which are drops from these guys. I think it's a 10% drop to get the frost key.
I'm a shapeshifter.
Okay, so I just checked, and it is a 25% chance to get dropped, to get the frost key, to drop from these guys. I barely ever get the key, but you just gotta get lucky enough, I guess. So you need 4 of those to go into there. You put each 4 of them into there, and then it'll spawn you into a different region, and that's where you will fight the Monarch boss. Alright, so that was all of the overworld bosses that are in the game at the moment. I am recording this in testing phase, but this will be coming out on wave release, and there will not be any changes for wave release. Though maybe in the future, not sure how long. There might be more bosses. Yeah.